Hey everyone, it's Ashley here with another video for my album for my sister. Today I'm going to be scrapping a more traditional style layout. This is a 6x8 layout using this 4x6 photo of my sister and two of her bridesmaids in the car ride on the way down to Disneyland for her bachelorette trip. One of the reasons why I'm doing a more traditional layout for this is because I didn't have a pocket page that fit a vertical 4x6, and so I decided to do some traditional scrapping for it, or more traditional scrapping. I started with a thin layer of white acrylic paint because I plan to do some splattering on this, and I find that a thin layer of white acrylic helps keep it from bubbling and warping and buckling when I add more wet paints. I don't do a lot of mixed media, so I don't have a lot of the mixed media type products like gesso or watercolors. I just use acrylic paint. As you can see, I did a little bit of red splatters, and I used a metallic-y red, reddish pink, because I find that bright red can sometimes look like splattered blood. So I just did a couple splatters of red metallic, and then I matted my photo with this red and white polka dot, and that's just Recollections brand, and it can be found in the open stock papers at a Michael's craft store. It's pretty old though, so I don't know if it's still available through them. Here I'm going through that Say Cheese To bits and pieces ephemera pack, as well as the sticker sheets. I go back and forth. That little yellow banner says "Here we go," and that's kind of going to be my title for this layout. And then I grabbed a sticker that says "Let the Memories Begin," I think is what it says. I thought that maybe it needed a little bit more splatter, so I did that off camera. I added black and some light blue, and then I went through and kind of finalized what ephemera I was going to be using. So there's a little star, there's that word sticker, it has a little heart at the end of it, and there's a QR code, which I'll talk about later in the video, and then a little circle embellishment with a star on it that's in blue, and then I'm to the upper left hand corner, I'm going to add that "Here We Go" banner on top of a little pre-made cluster that comes in that ephemera pack. And then I wanted to add this gold foil heart, and I go back and forth with how I want it to go. And so here I am just fiddling with it. And ultimately, I think I decide on stapling a medium-sized gold foil heart after I go back and forth with it. And then I think maybe this tag to add the date. This part of my process is always just fiddling with things. And then I decide to put a date on there, and I use that light blue set of labels. These I got at the dollar spot at Target a really long time ago. I was going to use StazOn, but my StazOn ink is pretty dead, and then I pull out a different black ink. I should know the name of that, but I don't. You'll see it in a minute. And now I'm just adding the date stamp on. I still think that I need something else in the corner up there. I try a couple things out. I thought maybe a geotag sticker from the sticker sheet, but I didn't like it. Here I take a break from fiddling with embellishments to show you how that QR code works. You just use a scanning app and you scan it, and it brings up whatever that QR code is linked to. In this case, it's linked to a silly video that they had taken while in the car, and it just adds an interactive element to the rest of this layout. Here I think I'm done, but I decide that there's something missing from that lower right hand corner, And so I fiddle with some more things. First I think a heart, and then some other stuff. I think ultimately I decide on some gold glitter, like teeny tiny gold glitter hearts. No, not gold glitter hearts, gold glitter stars. Um, and then after that I fiddle with some more red hearts and stars until I just ultimately decide to just have the gold foil heart that's on that banner cluster and then the two little gold stars. So thank you for watching these videos. If you'd like to see more, give me a thumbs up or subscribe. That's always great. Thanks for hanging with me as I deal with all of the kinks and figure out what I'm doing. Stay tuned for more process videos and some flip throughs of this album. Bye-bye.